there's certain things that employers can deduct, and it's like, things like statutory deductions, like income tax, CPP, EI, things like that.
Yeah.
Then other deductions would be things that you would agree upon. So for example, if it was like medical benefits or like insurance, that sort of thing, that sometimes, employers provide that, and they're allowed to deduct if it's been agreed upon from your wages and things like that.
Okay.
If you're deducting more than you're supposed to,
Yes.
that is something that we can look into.
Okay, yeah, and it was just, and also just with the deductions was one thing, but the signature on those forms, like I'll just show you this one form that's, so this is the 2025 Nova Scotia personal tax form, and that one has the signature there, but then the other one is 2025 personal tax credit return. So I don't know if one's provincial, one's government, or federal or whatever. But this one has like August 16th stamped over the date for December of 2024. So just with my position of like fraud and identity theft going on, it like I hope it's nothing, but it's something that I'm concerned about, kind of thing. Like I just uncomfortable with it,
And so I guess that might not be something that we'd be able to address.
Okay.
Because our legislation would only deal with kind of like the bare minimum standards that employers have to follow.
Okay.
So things like unpaid pay, like vacation pay, if there's been a termination and then you didn't get your notice pay.
Okay.
Kind of things like that.
Yeah.
If they're putting, I'm not sure who you would contact. If they're
Yeah.
I guess it sounds like you think they just put that stamp the date on it.
I don't know what I don't know what to think of it. Like I just don't want anything. I want to do my due diligence. Just if anything arises from it, I want to make sure that it's all been reported. So that's
Okay.
Yeah.
And so because the record of employment, that's like a federal form. So you might have to contact like Service Canada and ask somebody there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've done that yet, or if you have their number. I can go grab the number for you.
Oh, I've got their number. Yeah,
Okay.
I've been there a couple times. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we do deal with like records of employment that's sort of as evidence.
Well, and I have supplied that. Like I've gotten a record of employment printed from Service Canada, so I did include that in here because like it's only showing for 9 pays, whereas I have about 13. One of those pay stubs now in my emails between the owner and I, it wasn't a large amount, but my pay stub says one thing and my bank account says another. So I've tried to confirm with him about like what was supposed to be deposited, and he's refused unless I send him a screenshot of my bank, like that statement. He like has flat out said no. So I've left it alone. I've done my part as to like, talk to them. I don't want to be a bother. So that's why I'm here to kind of report with you.
So for that sort of thing?
Yeah.
So the kind of the amount that was deposited was it less than the amount that's on your pay stub?
I think it was like $5 more. Like it wasn't a big difference, but because of my position with the theft and fraud and whatever, I just want it documented, I guess, like that it's.
Yeah, so like any kind of like records, like if they're not matching up.
Yes.
So it sounded like, were you paid less than the pay stub said then?
I had been paid more. My bank account showing more than what the pay stub said. Now the thing is also between pay stub 10 to 11, where we had the switch in where we switched over to this push app. Like there's this summary, page 14 here I'll show you, is that the earnings and stuff isn't matching what like if you take each pay stub and calculate all the things, like the summary isn't adding up to that. So I've got on here a summary of what they say and what I've added up like each pay to be. So they're reporting something that isn't actually being paid.
So they're reporting like more? Like
yeah,
missing from your pay?
So what they're saying is that I earned $16,150.92, but what I've calculated was $15,533 if you've taken each page stub. And anyway, it's between 10 and 11 where where it doesn't add up anymore. So yeah.
Because I guess that's also not something that we would necessarily address if they're paid like missing. So like, let's say you worked 40 hours or something on a particular week and they're only paid you like 39, and that was something like that.
Yep.
That's something you can look into.
Okay.
So again, if they're reporting like information that's just incorrect to maybe a CRA or Service Canada.
Yes, yeah.
That would be something you have to ask pay.
Okay.
So is there any instance where you see you're missing pay? Like is the
There's nothing wrong with that. I guess just to report with you guys with the labor board would be then the tax deductions that were taken off. I'm not 100% sure what CPP or EI is supposed to be, but I've also those were consistent. The tax is up and down, but I have it all calculated out on each pay there. So
okay, so
yeah.
you think if you think they're deducting more than they're supposed to,
Yes, yeah.
that might be something that we could look into.
Okay, wonderful. That'd be great. Okay.
Yeah, if you'd want to, you might have to contact. I know you said you talked to Service Canada.
Yes,
but
yeah.
Maybe CRA or Service Canada would probably be the best bets to
Okay.
kind of ask them about some of these
That's no
things.
problem. That definitely gives me some direction. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And yeah, if you want to, we can do the 10 with you.
I do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you
just.
can fill that out
Yep.
here. Did you need help with it at all?
I don't think so. If I have any questions, I can let you know. Should I go back out in the waiting room?
No, it's up to you. You can fill it out here or in the waiting room.
Okay.
And once you're done, you can give it to the security right there, and they'll bring it back into
Wonderful.
with us.
Okay, that's great. Thank you so much. And sorry, your name was Dan?
Dan.
Dan, thank you so much, Dan. Appreciate that.